Today we're going to see if thrifting pays off. What's up, guys, and welcome to Generically Yours, the channel that runs off creativity and a bunch of coffee. Today's variety. Oh yeah. On some of my days off, I enjoy thrifting anywhere I can find, honestly. And sometimes I find interesting things and I think, can I do something with that? I found this. It's basically just a tiny little chest of drawers used for, I don't know, recipe cards. But it's tiny and I thought it was really cute. It was only $1.99. Then I walked over to the picture frames. I found this with the Nightmare Before Christmas crew in it. And I couldn't help but love the looks on all their faces. Jack and Zero are adorable. Oogie looks like he's possessed. Sally is just surprised beyond reason. And everybody else just looks like they've seen some things. So I thought, okay, how can I combine this with this? The only thought I have is to cut these guys out, put them on this somehow, and make this over in a Nightmare Before Christmas theme. And use it for trinkets, jewelry, whatever fits, pretty much. But I thought it could be a really cute, fun, easy project. So we're going to use this. We're going to use this. We're going to use some sanding blocks. I'm going to try to do it correctly and take the green paint off first. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to paint over it. But we're going to try to do it correctly. We're also going to use some scissors, possibly, maybe. A craft knife for those finer details. We may also need a knife, so I've got a pocket knife. You never know when you're going to need a pocket knife. Because the drawers are basically open in the front, and I don't want things falling out, I had a brain blast. I tend to be a craft and art hoarder of sorts. I always hold on to random things just in case I might need them for a project. And today, I get validation for doing so. I'm going to use this random piece of plastic that I have saved for probably a couple years now to cover the front of the drawer so that nothing falls out. Sometimes it pays off to save random things. And because I only have so many pictures of Jack and friends, and I want less negative space on the little drawers, dresser, cabinet, wood thing, I've got these Nightmare Before Christmas stickers that I also got from thrifting. And I'm going to use those to fill up some of the empty space as well. And to repaint this little project, I'm going to use just acrylic paint. Because I like it, it dries fast, it's simple to work with, and it's cheap. Win-win all the way around. Let's power up with some coffee and get this project going, shall we? The first step in this project was to cut the excess off the characters. The craft knife didn't quite work, so I had to use scissors because it's like tablecloth fabric. The lines behind Oogie Boogie here, that's kind of what inspired the rest of the look of the jewelry box. I liked it so much I decided just to kind of roll with it. And here you can see, yeah, I did in fact try to do it the correct way. I tried sanding it, and all it did was make a huge mess. There was green dust everywhere. So I ended up just saying, no, never mind, wiped it down and decided just to paint over it. But I did try. Here I'm measuring the inside of the box to make a pattern to put fabric inside the drawers. Because the more I got looking at the drawers, I thought, you know what? You're going to be able to see through the front of them. It might be kind of nice. It might be a little cherry on top of this project to put something really cool inside there that you can see through the little window I'm going to put in front. So yeah, I didn't mention the Nightmare Before Christmas fabric in the supply list because it was a last minute idea. But I'm really proud of this last minute idea. And of course I used good old Mod Podge to stick it in there. Mod Podge kind of came in clutch for this project. Just kind of make sure to, if you're going to do this, make sure you get the corners as tight in the corners of the box you're doing it in as possible. And then I like the look of the fabric inside it so much that I decided, you know what, I'm going to just keep going with this. I've got extra fabric, why not? And I decided to wrap the outside of each drawer in the same fabric. It's just a nice little surprise when you pull the drawer out and there's more Nightmare Before Christmas looking at you. It's just a little extra, but we all need a little extra now and then. And look, I was right. The pocket knife did come in handy, or in my case, the Swiss Army pocket knife. It's pulling out screws, it's cutting off excess, it came in handy. But this part I did do right. Look, I am proud of myself. I did tape off the lines like I'm supposed to. See, I'm a good artist. I know what I'm doing. I totally made those lines straight. No, I didn't. They are not straight. They are not perfectly straight. But I did try. This part I feel like might have been easier if I took the drawers out and did it. But And then look at this lovely satisfying moment of peeling the tape off. And if you notice, the tape took off more paint than me sanding it actually did. So the next time I do a project with paint on it, I'm going to wrap the thing in tape, take the tape off, and see if that takes the paint off, because apparently doing that works better than actually sanding it. And here I'm just, getting into all the nooks and crannies, making sure I paint everything, where you don't see the old nasty paint. I had the lime green to tie in with Oogie Boogie, and because it's one of my favorite colors. And here I am just kind of adding on the pictures and the stickers artfully. Just kind of put them wherever you think they might look good. This part could have went so bad so quick because I didn't do a trial run. I put the sticker on there and just went for it. If it messed up, that would have been it. I didn't have duplicates of these stickers. It was a one-shot thing. If I would have messed it up, it would have just been gone. But luckily, it turned out. And I really like the fact that the sticker looks like it's just printed on there. And of course, I sealed the whole thing with Mod Podge because of course I did. Mod Podge is the hero. Use more Mod Podge to put the little windows in. Please sponsor me, Mod Podge. Well guys, it's finished. It's a relatively simple idea. It's just the doing it that's the hard part. So I believe anyone that has a little bit of will to make it work and has any stickers laying around that they want to do this with or any kind of pictures at all, I fully believe you guys could do this. In all honesty, it's just making it work. Like the stickers here over the drawers. It took me a minute to make that work, but in the end, it worked out and it looks so cool. I'm really happy with this little drawer jewelry box. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. We're going to go with jewelry box. And it looks a heck of a lot better now than it did when I first got it. If you enjoyed yourself, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit it hard. Let me know in the comments below, what Tim Burton movie is your favorite? What one would you like to see me do a project of next? And don't forget guys, on the way out means a lot to the channel and it helps out more than you think it does. Slap a like on it.